Hey, what's up? My name is Lucas Adams. I play Trip Dalton.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Arnold, and I play Allie Horton.
And I'm Brian DeTillo, and I play Lucas Horton. And these are a bunch of your burning questions that we're gonna answer from our beautiful fans that are very curious about our beautiful castmates.
So Lindsay, what was it like wearing a pregnancy pad?
It was very interesting. It definitely got me into character. I was like a lot more tired at the end of the day. I would put it on. It was like I had this extra weight. I had to pee all the time because it was just pressing on my bladder, so it was perfect. And it really got me into character.
Yeah, just method acting.
It was very fun.
What was it like to get the call to reprise Trip?
Oh, I was extremely excited because Marnie actually called me and she was like, so we have this storyline. She didn't give me the whole storyline to play out, so I was a little shocked when I came back and realized this is what I was going to do. But no, I was really excited. They were saying like they wanted to go back to kind of Trip being nice and like dark and like just kind of the bad boy little bit character, and I was like totally down for it. And so I was actually very excited when they called me. It was right before I left for Christmas too, so I was like, cool, coming back from the holiday is gonna have like a job. So that was nice.
Well, a little follow-up question, do you like playing dark?
I do like playing dark.
You like playing dark?
I really like playing dark. I think that's a lot. I like the kind of comedy stuff, but if I could play like just dark and just keep my voice low for the majority of the time, it's very nice.
What would the Brian of 1993, the year you started on Days, that's crazy, thought if he found out that he'd be on the show long enough for Lucas to have grandkids?
Lord, I was heckled by Pat Muldoon when I first started. He played Austin, and he's like, dude, you're not even acting when you come here. You are Lucas. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? I'm acting. It's not my personality. It's Brian, and then there's Lucas. Nah, man, you're gonna be 50 years old playing Lucas. And I was like, no! And I turn around, I'm like 49 now, and I'm like, holy crap, he was right. That's the only time Pat Muldoon's ever been right about anything.
So you watched Days as a kid. Who were your favorite characters and who were you most excited to meet in real life?
Yeah, I watched it with my grandma growing up a little bit, and I think I was probably most excited and nervous at the same time to meet Deidre Hall, obviously. I remember watching her.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'd say that's probably the person I remember most and the character that I remembered most.
Okay, classic.
What has been your proudest moments as an actor on Days?
It's not what you think, like, you know, when my son appeared to me as a ghost, that was kind of cool, because I was like alcoholic and drunk, and it was fun to play all those different things. But I looked at those scenes after and I was like, I was kind of all over the place. I didn't really like focus and make it where I wanted it. But I actually sang a couple times on the show.
Are you serious?
It was horrible, but it was my favorite moment as an actor because it was what I was most worried about. It was what I was most nervous about.
Yeah.
You know, not really the lines, but just singing in front of people and getting on your knee, having to sing "Woman in Red" to Allison. Ooh. And it was like my voice would crack. Lady in Red.
I'm nervous just hearing it, man.
It was bad. But Drake came up to me after that and he's like, you're gonna be really happy when you see those scenes. I was like, thanks, dude. So that kind of made me feel better.
It's so funny. That impression's really good.
It's coming back.
Actually really good.
What did you learn from working with your on-screen mom, Allison Sweeney?
I mean a lot. Allie's the best. I learned to always be prepared because Allie never shows up. She always shows up so prepared, knows her lines, ready to go.
She has to.
With her long speeches, she's ready to go. So I think I learned to just always show up ready to match her energy.
Okay, very cool.
What has been the most challenging part about joining a crazy set like this, and the most fun part or rewarding part?
I think the most challenging part is learning how to keep up with the speed at which we all work here, especially because like all my first scenes were pretty much with all the vets, like everyone who's been here forever. So I was like, all right, well, you guys all know how to do this so well. So I think it was just challenging and a lot of pressure to be able to make sure I could keep up and be able to like hold my own at such a quick like pace, you know, all the lines, knowing all your blocking right away, only having a take. So I think that's been challenging, but at the same time, it's also been so rewarding because like getting to work with you, getting to work with Allie Sweeney so much, getting to work with Deidre all the time, like that is so rewarding because I get to work with these people who are like amazing actors, you know what I mean? And like getting to just do these scenes kind of off the bat, it's always really, whenever it comes out good, it just feels so rewarding. So I think it's it's kind of been both the most challenging, but at the same time the best, most rewarding part of it. Who would you guys want to play if you didn't play yourself?
It would be really fun to either play Xander, just because he's always in the muck of like some random thing, and he's always like the muscle behind stuff too. So that'd be pretty cool. So Paul, I'm coming for you. And then I would also, honestly, I'd probably say like Patch, my dad, because I think he could be a really fun character to play. Always having the eye patch and being part of Black Patch.
I only recently saw both his eyes the other day. I don't think I've ever seen both.
You have another eye?
He comes out wearing it already.
No, I know. Because I literally was like, does he have two eyes? Like,
that's why they just kept it. They're just like, we're just gonna keep a patch on you now.
But I saw the other day. I was like, oh hey.
No, but I would say probably Xander or Patch, because I think those would be the most fun to play.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I feel like Brady gets a lot of good storyline.
That was another.
Yeah,
thought.
Eric Martsolf gets he gets a lot of good stuff, and he gets to play a lot of different angles of his character, and he interacts with like a lot of chicks.
What about you, Lindsay? What do you got?
I think I'd want to play Kate.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a loaded gun.
Well, she's so much fun.
Yeah.
She showed up the other day, and she was just like, she's always in these power suits, and she's always got these nails. She's got her little
She has the
blue
best
string.
outfits.
She always has the
Oh,
best
yeah.
outfits. She's just cool, and she's just confident, and she's just always doing cool things.
Absolutely.
And I feel like my character is totally opposite of her. I'm so, kind of like weenie. Just
You had that cool jacket though.
had one cool jacket.
You got that cool green jacket.
under
That's
my
a
belt.
cool green jacket.
But she always looked so good. I feel like she's funny. I think she has really some funny lines too. So I think Kate probably would be my number one, or I'd like to play like Ben or something.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Like, I want to be a redeemed serial
Yeah.
killer. That's an interesting thing
know,
to
I know.
unpack there. Very interesting.
Those were some of my favorite scenes when we were filming those, because I got to just be the everyman. So every time something was happening, I was like, he's a serial killer.
Yeah.
What are you talking
I
about?
know.
The voice of the audience.
Yeah, I loved that.